Hey guys, if we reach 1,000 likes, we'll be giving out 2 of our new shirts. All you gotta do is click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Dear Hasbro, it's me, Faith, and I have a question for you. Why is shining armor not an Alicorn? In a post-Lorenfaust world where there was originally supposed to be only 2 Alicorns, that of Celestia and that of Luna, you've decided to more than double that, creating 5 Alicorns, adding Cadence, Twilight, and now Flurryhard. Whether your motivation was for toy sales or not, why is shining armor not one? You see, the exclusivity thing seems to be a really shallow excuse at this point, and not earning it? It seems like an even bigger excuse when Flurryhard is an Alicorn before being able to even talk. But to justify the Alicornification of shining armor, we must first dissect those who have become one. What is the purpose of an Alicorn? I think we had an entire song about that. Well, it certainly isn't being effective at fighting directly. While they're supposed to have an immense amount of magical power, they rarely seem to display that. Twilight often relies on the power of her friends to save the day or the elements of harmony. And Luna and Celestia, well, whenever they seem to fight directly, they tend to lose. And the same goes for Cadence. It doesn't seem to be protecting the citizens, at least not protecting them in a direct confrontational way. Although apparently in the old days, Celestia and Luna were hard at work banishing all kinds of baddies. Their power may have only came from the fact that they could have wielded the elements back then, before the elements rejected them. So perhaps an Alicorn's strength mainly comes from the elements' connection. But that is a theory for a different day. It seems to me that all Alicorns serve a specific purpose. Celestia leads the country by day and moves the sun. Luna controls the country by night and watches over the citizen streams, as well as moving the moon. Cadence is in charge of the entire Crystal Empire and regulates the love of the Crystal Heart, keeping them from all becoming giant bony popsicles. I wonder if the fur colors change the flavors. And Twilight handles international relations and the relations of the equestrian citizens. There's a specific role for each princess, with the exception of Flurryhard, who didn't seem to be expected to be one. We also know Celestia has had the ability to produce Alicorns and has had said ability for quite a while. However, we don't know all the rules regarding that. Is there something that Celestia is able to do only when the stars aligns, or is there some sort of other variable? We see that she's reluctant to share any of this information, as that was the main reason why Sunset Shimmer ran away after being banished from her tutelage. Answers are something that Celestia is usually cryptic about. But while going over Shining Armor's character, I've noticed something. Yes, he's incredibly noble. Yes, he's incredibly loyal to Equestria. He was, in fact, the captain of the Royal Guard. He cares deeply for his country and the citizens of it. But there's also another part to that. He protects Equestria through force. As we said, Alicorns are no longer meant to be used as weapons, but as beacons of hope, something that the citizens can look to and strive to achieve, to become more loving like Cadence, to become more forgiving like Celestia, to become more protective of their flock like Luna, and to be able to reach out to others to solve their differences like Twilight. But shining armor is a soldier. You can't have someone who has a spear in one hand and an olive branch in the other. It is essentially the choice between silver and lead. Shining armor may be an extremely kind person, but at the end of the day, we've seen him mobilize his units at any sign of trouble. He is not hesitant to attack those who he deems to be a threat. Even when the new changeling appeared, he was still hesitant to trust it and almost ordered its execution. He's not ready to be an Alicorn. No, Equestria's citizens do need people like him, but they shouldn't all want to be him. He should not be the symbol that they look up to. We need people who are willing to do those horrible things so that others can live without doing them. So Equestria does need shining armor. But shining armor is not a beacon of hope. He's a beacon of protection, yes. He's a beacon of kindness at times too, but kindness towards his friends and a monster to his enemies. So, will shining armor ever become an Alicorn? Perhaps, but I think he'll have to put down his sword first, and I don't think he's ready to quite do that. Anyways, this isn't a concrete theory, of course. Celestia is very cryptic, and perhaps there's things that I don't know yet. If you guys have any other kind of theories about this, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. As always, I've been Faith or Moliminous. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey there guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in getting some merch, visit our TeePublic store. And if you really love us, be sure to check out our Patreon where you can get some awesome perks for supporting the channel.